How the Second Grade Got $8,205.50 to Visit the Statue of Liberty by Nathan Zimmelman, illustrated by Bill Slavin. Recycle campaign. Expenses, $2, which we had to pay 5 younger brothers and sisters to borrow their wagons, which had been our wagons in the first place. $10, which we had to give to Mr. Abner Carmundi, recycler of everything, to get back Johnny Payne's father's comic book collection, or Mr. Payne would kill Johnny when he found it was gone. $5, which was the cost of the ticket our principal, Mr. Harold Hope, got because Robert Rose, who was sent with a quarter to put in the parking meter, got worried about a dogfight and forgot. Mr. Hope's regular parking space was covered over by 2 tons of old newspaper, cardboard boxes, and all kinds of paper. Profit! The old newspaper, cardboard boxes, and all kinds of paper drive has made us a profit of $13. We are practically on our way. Lemonade stand. Expenses. No charge for 30 lemons, which Cecile Cooper's neighbor's tree contributed from the branches that hung over Cecile Cooper's yard. No charge for 10 pounds of sugar, which was given by Geraldine Arthur's mother, who was starting her weekly diet. No charge for a wash tub, which was loaned to us by Mr. Abner Carmundi, recycler of everything, for a free drink of lemonade whenever he passed by. No charge for glasses, a small table, a dipper, water, and ice cubes, which we got from Eleanor Robin's mother, who is always giving us stuff, so Eleanor will be more popular. It helps. In total, the expenses for the lemonade stand were no dollars and no cents. Profit. Our income from the lemonade stand was no dollars and no cents, because after we had set up the tub under the shady elm tree and filled it with water and ice cubes and squeezed the lemons and mixed in the sugar, Eleanor's cat fell out of the tree into the tub, and Eleanor's mother made us pour out all the lemonade after we fished out the cat. However, I am happy to report that the lemonade stand took in $10 from Eleanor Robin's neighbor, Mr. Norbert Norville. He was laughing when he gave us the money. I don't think he likes Eleanor's cat. Babysitting and dog walking. Expenses and profit. Nothing and nothing. Nobody trusts a second grader to babysit anybody, even baby brothers and sisters. All the dogs in the town walk each other. Candy sales. Expenses. No charge for 3 pounds of chocolate fudge full of walnuts, which was hurried out the back door and handed to us by Scott Alexander's mother after he brought a 5 cavities report home from the dentist. $1 for 1 box of aluminum foil to fancy wrap the candy for sale. Refund of $1 for 1 box of aluminum foil, which was not needed after Geraldine Arthur's mother ran out of her house screaming, "Tomorrow starts another week to start another weekly diet," and bought the 3 pounds of unwrapped chocolate fudge full of walnuts. Profit. Our candy sale profits was $7.50, which Geraldine Arthur's mother gave us after her first beaming bite. We are getting closer to the Statue of Liberty. Car wash. Expenses. No charge for 3 boxes of genuine, non-detergent, non-anything pre-World War II soap flakes, traded by Mr. Abner Carmundi, recycler of everything, for 3 car washes to be given as soon as he finishes putting together his car from parts which he has been saving. $5, which we paid to Mr. William W. Williams for the use of the empty service island where he is going to put in a second gas pump as soon as business gets better. No charge for the sponges, towels, and buckets contributed by the parents when we promised to remember to bring everything back. Because of all the excitement, we kind of forgot to pick them up, and somebody else kind of went off with them. The sponges, towels, and buckets will cost an extra $20 to replace. That makes $25 worth of expenses. Profit. After Charles Hendon pretended to throw a bucket of water through the open window of the first customer, our principal, Mr. Harold Hope, and the water kind of got away from Charlie. Mrs. Picnicky, our teacher, and Mr. Hope had to go around the corner to get a cup of coffee and settle their nerves. So they were not there when Charlie began showing Cecil Cooper what his father had taught him about driving, and accidentally released the brakes and sent Mr. Hope's car rolling backwards into the street, aimed right at the doors of the First National Bank. Miss Picnicky and Mr. Hope were also not there when the doors of the bank burst open and two men waving guns and carrying canvas sacks rushed out. When they noticed Mr. Harold Hope's car rolling right at them, the men dropped everything and jumped back through the doors of the bank when they were captured by the smiling Mrs. Henrietta Vinker, the First National Bank's friendly guard. The second grade will receive a reward of $8,200. Since the high curb in front of the bank bumped Mr. Hope's car to a stop without any damage, the total profit from the car wash was $8,175. The end.